What is up, Pokefam? This is your boy AJ Magikarp coming right at you on a Wednesday with some Pokemon trading card game online games, deck profiles, and generally just some fun to get you thinking about your decks for the upcoming Battle Styles format. Now, obviously, we're not running any of those cards yet. Do you think it'll change lots of the meta when they're released? Do you think that the top performing decks of our current standard are going to remain? Put it down in chat. Let me know what you think. Ask the questions. We will definitely do our best to answer. And as a plus for all of our viewers and subscribers, we have got from the awesome Ash Ferocious Brokey a Galarton for giveaway when we hit 100 subscribers. That is only 50 more people away. We're going to be doing a randomizer on stream. We're going to be giving it away on stream live. And if you'd like, if you're not in Christchurch, we can break the boosters for you on stream and send just the cards in here rather than the whole tin. Think about it. Hit that subscribe button. It is not a lot of trouble. We are releasing content regularly that is a lot of fun to watch. And if you are into card games, you will love our channel. Right, let's get down to business. What have we got here? We've got a Volcanion. What is the Volcanion for? Well, this deck uses a fire engine to get the energy onto the Pokemon. I'm not sure if you snuck a peek at what that Pokemon was before. It's a colourless Pokemon. If you didn't see it, see if you can guess it now. I'll give you 3 seconds. That's right. It's our buddy Salamence V. 3 colourless energy. That's energy of any type. 30 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon. And wow, if you can get a telescopic sight onto that guy, he's hitting for 60 into GXs and Vs. 30 to your non-GX or V Pokemon. And that is going to cause some real grief when you start swinging with Salamence V's Heavy Storm or its Big Bad Brothers Salamence V Max Wings for 240. If you've stacked up 60 already on the bench, maybe you've hit them twice and you've stacked up 120, you evolve or you swing in with the Salamence VMAX, and guess what? They are not going to be in the active for long. You are going to have those prize cards in your hand and be ready to go. 300 damage, 360 damage. I don't know many cards out there that can sustain that, especially when you're swinging in for that. Ideally, turn 2, turn 3. Let's see how we get on. We've got our Crobats, we've got our Eldegoss, and we've got the Dedenne in there for some more digging power, for power to get stuff out of the discard. We've got the switch, 4 switches, that's giving us that power, if we can't use that Max Wings 2 times in a row, to start switching in and out with Salamences that are ready to go, like you would with a Zacian, and start hitting every turn. Pokemon Communication here to help us get the right Pokemon in our hand at the right time. We're running 4 Quick Balls, some Evolution Incense, that's going to allow us to search for Evolution Pokemon, very, very handy. One of my preferred cards when you're running an Evolved deck. Great Balls are good as well, if you've got room for them in the deck, definitely use them. But Great Balls don't give you that power just to say, I want this evolution, I want it right now, and if it's in my deck, I'm going to get it and evolve that Pokemon. You are betting that those top 7 cards are going to have what you need if you run a Great Ball. We've got the Giant Hearth and the Fire Crystal as part of our fire engine. Professor's Research, Marnie, more digging power. If we can use the Crobats and the Dedennes, that allows us to use our supporter for the turn for either Bird Keepers or Boss's Orders, allowing us to switch our Pokemon or our opponent's Pokemon. And we've got those telescopic sights. My favourite thing in this deck, little bit spicy, and I love it because your opponent is not expecting it. You've got powerful energy. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? It is a colourless Pokemon. Each one of these attached, it does 20 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. What in the world? How many options do you have? This deck is awesome. Let's say we have 2 of those on. Let's say we welded the other 2 fire energy onto our Salamence VMAX. You're now not hitting for 240. You're hitting for 280. 280. And you might have hit that Pokemon on the bench with the bench damage attack. Whew. They're going to struggle to keep up with this deck. It is one of my favourites at the moment. And why wouldn't you if you can? Hollow Energy, Fire, looking awesome. I love it. If I could get these in real life, if I could get 10 of them, if I could get 15 of them for my Fire decks, I would. I can't justify playing them because they are more pricey than your standard energies, but man, they make a deck in Pokemon look really nice, along with your full arts and rainbows. I couldn't help myself. I had to get all 3 Rainbow VMAXs because you've got to look good while you're doing the damage. Enough talking about this deck though. Let me know what you think. Do you think this is going to stack up in the games? I am not going to edit this so it's just winning games. You are going to see its performance as I'm seeing it. And if that's embarrassing, so be it. Sometimes you draw into the wrong cards. This deck it's been good. It's been really good. I haven't had issues like that. But I'm not going to say that it's impossible. Let's see what we can do. And while we're waiting, just upgraded, looks pretty awesome. We got ourselves a Pikachu phone case, or rather I got myself a Pikachu phone case, one of my favourite Pokemon. The other one, can you guess it? It's hidden somewhere around here, and no, it's not Flareon or Vaporeon. There it is. And the artwork on that card, although it's not very expensive, the artwork is, one of my favourites. Let's see if the Eevee brings us good luck. Tails never fails. Let's go. Woohoo! And we got it. And like I said, it doesn't matter if you go first or second with this deck. We're going to go second because I'm hoping that we're going to get that Volcanion and have that energy power going as soon as we hit the ground. And it's a little bit of a rough start. This does happen sometimes. And the mark of a good player is working your way out of a Crobat or a Dedenne in your starting hand and fixing that up as quickly as possible. Now, there's a couple of options I can see here. We've got a Bird Keeper to get a new Pokemon out, but we haven't drawn a Pokemon. We've got a Professors here. I don't really want to be discarding these things, but look, I've got to be honest with you. It's one of those things where if we don't get a Pokemon, then even though these are just 70 and 60 HP, they will cause us a bit of grief. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to get some of that stuff back as I need it. And we have got what we needed, and we even got the switch. So that is perfect. Not much else left to do this turn. And look, I'm happy with where we're at. We're going to do that swoop across when we can. Or, you know what? If the need arises, we'll do Heavy Storm, but I do like laying down that bench damage a bit first. We'll see how many they've got on the bench. And they're evolving Litten. And we've got a Torracat here. Could potentially be Burn, that's okay. You flip to get the Burn off. I can switch it in and out. Not a problem. They're evolving, and we've got once during your turn you may discard a fire energy from your hand. If you do, draw 3 cards. So they're going to be running fire crystals to get those back. And I think the big hitter in this deck is going to be... We'll wait for that Pokegear to go. They're digging through for a supporter. The big hitters are going to be your Salazzle and your Heatran here with Raging Flare. So we'll see how we go. And get another energy on there. Do I want to do it? Kind of think we have to. I don't really want to profs all of this stuff out of my hand, even though we've got 38 cards in the deck. What I'm going to do here is play it safe. Almani thins their hand, gives me a little bit more to look at, and drawn into some fairly useful cards. We can 2-hit that Litten as long as he doesn't evolve it. 3-hit that Torracat. And that's what we're going to try and do. It's not going to be perfect. No deck's perfect, but we're going to try and do some extra damage. And hopefully when we get a powerful energy, I can start hitting that Salazzle and stop it from hitting me. got that powerful ready to go down here. Now they're playing a Victini V, 1 colourless, attach up to 3 energy cards from your discard pile. Handy if you switch in like that. Energy burst, the attack does 30 damage for each energy attached to both active Pokemon. So, thank goodness I don't have a huge amount of energy that needs to be attacked. They are still going to be doing 120 just off what I've got here. And that Ninetales full out looks good. It's going to cause us a bit of grief with that Ninetales shapeshifter, because they can copy the Max Wings attack. They're going to be using that Spreading Flames, yep, to get that energy going. I think unfortunately we've just been a bit slow out the gate with the Crobat here, and to be fair, I don't see any other options that I could have done. Maybe I could have played a Profs and looked at more cards, or equipped a powerful energy before this point, but let me know what you think. For sure, yeah, equip that powerful energy there. We want Giant Hearth. It'd be silly for us not to hit here and here, doing that extra damage and taking a prize. Now he will be hitting for 3, 4, 5, 150 damage. It's not going to knock me. He can switch in, and he's got that Heatran there. I'm going to try and avoid putting damage counters on it, because it does get pretty powerful for a 1 prize Pokemon. But I think that Incineroar with the 30 extra damage is going to cause a little bit of grief. What have we got? 150, so Victini will be hitting for 180. We'll quick ball away. We'll hold on to that energy just in case, and grab a Dedenne, hoping that I'll hit a welder off of this, which is why I'm happy to let that fire energy go. And done, we didn't, but I can get that Salamence out and ready to go. We can equip that one here, and I am going to put that powerful energy on here, even though the likelihood is that it's going to go next turn. Just gives me a bit more pivot power, I think. Got an Eldegoss, that's good. Can get a Boss's back, and another powerful energy. So he's going to be looking at powering up this Ninetales as quick as possible. And if he can get 3 on, which I think he will this turn, yep, he's going to be knocking that, hitting for 240. The positive here, or actually, sorry, 270. The positive here is that that Ninetales, if it copies that attack, it can't copy that attack next turn. But he can hard retreat into the Salazzle or the Heatran. We'll bring out that Salamence VMAX. We'll equip a powerful energy. And can bring that Incineroar in. We'll go for a thought I had a Bosses, selling me. I thought I put a Bosses in there. We'll grab the Bird Keeper, give us a bit more draw power. Switch out, Birdkeeper back in, so we're not using that profs, we'll use that next turn, and Pokecom that Volcanion back into the deck. Got a Welder sitting there, which is a nice addition. Grab the Oranguru. That'll just give us a little bit more digging power, just a tad. Got that Volcanion there, which isn't ideal. Not really anything else I want to do this turn, so we're just going to Sonic Double and hit those two. And my guess is going to be that he's going to switch into that Heatran. He's got absolutely tons of energy. So he's going to be hitting for 100, 200, 300, 400. He's weldering. He doesn't actually need to, because when that Heatran switches in, it's going to do Burning Road, pull all of that fire energy onto the active Pokemon. So even if he hard retreats, which he probably won't, he's got a switch in there, I'm sure of it. And he has hard retreated, but he's pulling all that energy forward. He is going to one-hit me. Good game, and we'll give him the well played. He had the right cards in there. I didn't get it going quite quick enough. So we'll leave it at that. Thanks for tuning in. Remember, free Galarton for the first 100 subscribers. We're going to be doing that draw from the first 100, and one of you lucky subscribers is going to be winning yourselves a Galarton. 2 boosters, a coin, and a nice wee art card in there. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like down below, subscribe down below, and do a shout out to whoever you like. We've got Froakie, we've got Squirtle, we've got AJ Magikarp. Thanks for tuning in.